This is the Seven Figure Agency Podcast. Discover the strategies and techniques to grow a highly successful and profitable digital marketing agency with your host, Josh Nelson.
Today, I want to share with you how you can implement marketing automation for your clients. So if you're trying to figure out how you can be more sticky, generate better results, and ultimately retain your clients and drive more referrals and repeat business, you're going to want to watch this video. What's up, digital marketing agency owners? Really, as you think about the strategies you put in place for your clients, how you generate leads, maybe it's through website, SEO, pay-per-click, social media, email marketing, and you're trying to figure out, like, how do I get stickier with the client base? How do I make it so those clients stay with me long term? One of the best things you can do is get really good at implementing marketing automation for your clients, because when you do, you can stand out from the competition, you can become stickier with the client base, and ultimately, the clients are willing to pay more. They're going to stay longer, and they're going to be more likely to refer you to others because you've got a service that actually delivers the goods. And when I think about the services we provide as agencies, traditionally, we've been focused on lead generation, right? Traditionally, for our agency especially, we started as an SEO company. Let's get you ranked. And then we're like, okay, we're more of a digital marketing company. We're going to do SEO and pay-per-click and conversion optimization. But it was all about, let's get leads for you, and then what you do after you get the lead is your problem. And what we heard often, and what I hear from a lot of our seven-figure agency members is, the clients complain about the lead quality. These leads aren't converting. They're not that interested. They're just tire kickers, right? I'm sure you hear this from time to time. And oftentimes the results just aren't as good as we'd like. We got them ranked and we got them leads, but when they start to show us how much revenue was generated, they're saying, you know what? It's almost just a little bit over break even, right? It's not that great. And I know I personally, and I know you, if you're watching this video as an agency owner, you don't want to just do okay for your clients. You want to knock it out of the park for your clients. You want your clients to be blown away by how much you're moving the needle for them in their business. And when you're just doing the same services that everybody else does, it's hard to stand out, right? Everybody says, I work in a niche, and I do the website, and I do the SEO, and I do the pay-per-click, and I'm going to generate leads for you, and we're going to track it, and you're going to be able to see how many leads you got. But if that's what everyone's doing, you don't stand out, right? And it's very hard for someone to decide that they should do business with you versus somebody else. And so when you think about the challenge that most of our clients face, the challenge that a lot of our clients tell us as they're trying to decide whether they should keep paying for our monthly fee or not, is unconverted leads. Like, at the end of the day, we can get really good at generating leads, whether that's web inquiries, web forms, inbound calls, chats that are initiated on the website. But if they can't convert those leads into book jobs, into revenue growth, then they're not going to get an ROI. If they're not getting an ROI, they're not going to stay. And I really think, a lot of agencies over the years have kind of come to the feeling that, look, our job is to generate the lead. Your job is to convert to sale. If you can't convert to sale, that's on you. But I think the agency of tomorrow, the agencies that are emerging, the agencies that are going to stand the test of time, are thinking about, how do we solve that problem? How do we actually bridge the gap from a lead into a sale? Because we know when we solve that problem, they're going to win. They're going to be happier. And really, the true definition of entrepreneurship is solving problems for a profit, right? Rather than looking at that problem of unconverted leads and saying, I can't do anything about it, be the entrepreneur. Step up and say, I'm going to come to the table with a solution. I'm going to come to the table with the best solution, because that's where profit is made. And so really, I want you to recognize that lead flow isn't the problem. Typically for your clients, the clients that you want to serve, your prospects, there's so many lead channels today. SEO and pay-per-click and social media and offline and online marketing. The big challenge is unconverted leads. And marketing automation, in my mind, is the solution. It really is the answer that can make you stand out, that can deliver better results for your clients. It's going to make you stickier. So couple of keys that you want to focus on as you implement marketing automation for your clients and as you explain it to your client base. Number one is you've got to engage the way that the customer wants to engage. Used to be, in our industry, plumbing, the way the customer wanted to engage was a phone call. And the only thing that the client cared about was inbound calls. But the market has shifted. Today's customer would much prefer to engage via text message. They would much prefer to book directly online. And you've got to help your clients understand that just optimizing for a phone call isn't going to cut it, because their competition has moved to two-way text messaging. Their competition has moved to online booking, right? And so you need to be on the cutting edge. You need to be on the front end of this, and you need to explain. Statistics show that 98% of text messages are opened and 95% are opened and responded to within 3 minutes. What's more, U.S. consumers are spending 5 times more likely to send and receive a text message than a phone call, right? So you need to help your clients understand that just optimizing for the phone call isn't going to cut it. Their customers want to engage via two-way text message. Number 2 is you've got to help them follow up quickly, right? The real answer is speed to lead, right? Your customers are calling them, and they're calling their competition, and they're quickly going somewhere else. And so if you can help your clients understand that speed to lead is the name of the game for improving their conversion rates, and you can bridge the gap there with marketing automation, you've got a unique solution, right? You're actually going to be able to get them to stick and get results. So here's what you need them to understand. Leads that aren't followed up within 15 minutes or less go cold. A follow-up within 5 minutes is 21 times more effective than after 30 minutes. After 5 minutes, the odds of qualifies drop by 80%. 50% of leads go to the first vendor that responds. And so if you can help your clients understand this, yes, I'm generating leads via SEO, leads via pay-per-click, leads via local service ads, maybe leads via Facebook, but if you don't follow up very quickly in the way that your customer wants to be engaged with, they're going to go somewhere else, right? So you got to help solve the speed of lead. Number 3 is you've got to leverage automation. And this is where, as an agency, you can really stand out, where you can be the knight in shining armor, where you can come with the solution. Because with automation, we can make sure that every lead they get gets followed up with via phone and SMS and email in 30 seconds or less, right? And we can make sure that we touch them at least 7 times via all channels until they book or say they're not interested. Most of your clients don't have this type of automation in place. And what's amazing is the automation exists, and it's very affordable for you as the agency owner to implement on behalf of your clients. And so we use what we call Conversion Amp. It's our white label version of High Level that has solved for this speed to lead. And we implement it for all of our clients. And we implement it in a way that gets them more book jobs, that get them more sales, that makes them more likely to stick around and happier to pay more and happier to refer us to others. And so, like, what should you implement? And there's lots of different marketing automation strategies you can put in play. And I know it's different from one niche to the next, but kind of universal as I look at all of the 7-figure agency members we work with. Smart forms on organic and pay-per-click, right? A form that they can fill in their details, whether it's their name, their phone number, their email address, whatever the problem is. Putting automation on the back end of your forms is the lowest hanging opportunity, because we're all generating leads via phones and via web forms. Plug it into a snapshot for them that follows up via email, phone, and text message in 30 seconds or less. And then put a drip that continues to touch those opportunities until they convert or until they say, go away, right? If all you did was that, you'd have a great outcome for your clients. They'd be getting great results in addition to what you're already doing. Number 2 is live chat. Most of your clients don't have a chat bubble on your website. And if they do, it's like one of those web-based chat forms where it's only active while the prospect is on the website. With High Level, we're able to put in two-way text messaging live chat. And you should be putting this on all of your client sites. You can show them, look, even before the new version of our site goes live, we can put a chat bubble and have two-way text messaging happening with automation on the back end, right? So that we can have intelligent conversation using automation that moves a prospect from interested to scheduled, right? And the beauty of it is this is the way the customer prefers to interact. They would much prefer to chat and two-way text message than to have to pick up a phone call and talk to somebody. All they want is whatever your customer does, done, right? They want their problem solved. And so that is huge. Missed call text backs, right? We find a lot of our clients, they get busy, their dispatchers get busy, and so they have phone calls come into their office, and they probably pick up 70, 80%, but there's a percent, 10, 15% of the calls that go to voicemail, that don't get answered. And if they don't follow up with those missed calls, that's lost opportunity. And so with missed call text back, we can have it so an automation fires immediately after that missed call. Hey, this is Bob from Bob Jones Plumbing. I saw you just missed your call. Is there something I can help you with? And then we can tether automation on the back of that depending upon their reply. Like, yeah, actually, I was looking to fix my water heater. Oh, awesome. We can help with that. Did you want to schedule a time? Yeah. And then use the automation to take what would have been a lost opportunity and quickly convert it into a booked job because we're using automation, we're using speed to lead, we're communicating the way the customer wants to be communicated with, and we're letting them take it off the schedule. Number 4, database reactivation. Most of your customers have past clients, have past leads that didn't convert, and they've never reached out to them. They've never made an offer. And through marketing automation, we can automatically follow up with all of those opportunities and reactivate them and create revenue that didn't exist without spending $1 in ad spend, without creating a brand new piece of content, just by leveraging the automation that already exists. We can put review automation in place, request the review, and get them to get more reviews on their Google profile, on their Angie profile, on their Yelp profile, whatever online review profile makes most sense for them. And the list goes on and on. But if we're just thinking about the top 5 things you would want to implement for your client base, that's going to have a big impact, that's going to make you stickier, that's actually going to make it rain for the client, do these 5 things in this particular order, and you're going to be crushing it for your clients. So the way we do web forms, the way we do smart form automation is on the site, somebody clicks the request service, they fill in the form, and then they get dropped into an automatic follow-up queue. They start a chat down here, they get added to a smart queue that has a two-way conversation that moves those leads into book jobs. A lot of our clients also have dispatch platforms where clients can book in directly. That's kind of where we're driving them to that dispatch platform. But as simple as that, if you just added a web form and put some automation and called it a smart form on the back end, you've got something proprietary that makes you stand out. And so the beautiful thing is the technology exists with High Level. If you're not using High Level today, this is the go-to marketing automation platform for your agency, and to be able to provide this for your clients at no additional fee. I mean, basically the way we use High Level is we use it for our agency, Plumbing and HVAC SEO, to market ourselves. And we replaced a slew of softwares from Infusionsoft, Fix Your Funnel, plus this, ClickFunnels, Calendly, Email Me Forms, and a bunch of other tools, and we put it into High Level. And it works seamlessly with the two-way text messaging. Now, because we've got an agency account, we can then create sub-accounts for each one of our clients. And there's no incremental cost, right? I'm able to just add this to each one of my clients without paying an additional fee, which is ridiculous. Like in the past, you'd incur a per client cost that's pretty high, whether you were using Infusionsoft or whatever different platform you might use. And so, like, to get the best results for your clients, you can plug this straight into High Level. You can engineer an amazing process with all of the emails and all the text messages and all the automations pre-built, and you're just cloning it from one client to the next. And you use custom values to change the company name and their phone number and their address and the links to their various profiles and things like that. Marketing automation, speed to lead, emails, phones, two-way text message, live chat on the website, and GMB and Facebook Messenger, database reactivation via email and text message, pipeline management so they actually can see how many leads they got, which of those leads converted, actual real-time ROI tracking, landing pages, and pre-built sequences. We do all of this in High Level. I really encourage you, if you're running an agency and you're not leveraging automation, or you haven't rolled this type of automation into your core offering for your client base, this is a no-brainer. You can check out High Level and use our affiliate link by going to sevenfigureagency.com/High High Level, and or I do have a snapshot that I've developed with our seven-figure agency High Level funnel, and you can access that by going to sevenfigureagency.com/high-level-snapshot. If you have any questions on this, let me know in the comments. Again, High Level has been a game changer for us. Almost all the members at Seven Figure Agency use High Level for ourselves, and then we use it for our clients. This makes us stand out. This makes us stickier with our client base. This improves our client retention, and it ultimately makes us better at what we do for our clients, which is to make it rain. So go check out High Level if you haven't already. If you have follow-up questions, post them in the comments. If you got value from this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you on a future video.